Yeah, that was the morning song from Israel. Balayla, Tel Aviv, Balayla. Tel Aviv by night, I guess. I don't know that language, but it is Laila Tov is sleep well, and Balayla is when you have a lot of turmoil or mess. It's balagan. So maybe it's the Balayla is maybe the joy of the night. I have no clue, but it could be exactly that. Yes, guessing, and people have to prove me wrong. Now it's daytime, and maybe all the life that was going on during the night is more exhausted, more relaxed, maybe some stomach ache, because if you drink a lot of alcohol, you will suffer from what you have taken in. What is the topic of today? Yesterday I attended seemingly a Christian community that was about praying for Israel. But that was the last thing they did. I mentioned it in the group. It was a Zoom meeting. And I mentioned it. Shouldn't we pray for Israel? I don't hear anyone pray for Israel. I didn't pray loudly. But I wore my kippah and had some wine. Talking about drinking, I did some preparation in order to do the ceremony, but they were very preoccupied with individuals that was going to Israel maybe next year. They didn't dare to go now during the war. And we have to pray for them. It is so important that they are safe. What about those that are there now? They are heroes, those that are going there. But what about those that are in Israel? I wonder how people reflect. Heroes. Heroes. I think that is the topic of today. Who is the hero going to Israel? I was granted the definition of being a hero since I was in Israel together with people there. I didn't feel that. I said I needed to be here. It's the place I should be. And I came down to Israel. I went up to Jerusalem. And it's the time of 7 weeks. I went around, wasn't locked in my room, scared and afraid. I was out talking with other people, looking people in their eye. Yet they were trying to hide away from attention, because the sorrow, the saddening, the impact of the war have been so devastated. Going through all this turmoil in their own country, attacked by foreigners, those that claim this land is ours as someone that is waging war. This land is not yours, it's ours. And people are arrogant. If I look into the Israelites that were refugees in Egypt, they belonged to the country they were chosen to be. And when Joshua went into the land of Canaan, the people that came back told them how that was. It was scared. They were scared. And I see that people of Israel were saddened, also scared. What will happen? People that are on YouTube and are interviewed, victims, they show fear and scared. Even the soldiers that are going in to Gaza, fighting a villain of an enemy. They are scared. Even those spies that came back and reported. The country is big, the fruits are big, they are giants, we are just small ants compared with them. Now you can hear the Hezbollah has been bragging, more or less, directly or indirectly. We have so and so many weapons to fire against you, because this land is not yours. We side with the Hamas. People get it wrong every time. When Hamas went into Israel, Israel obviously took some days, some time to push them back. And they also went back, because Israel was not a place for them to be. They tried to flee back to Gaza, like scared birds. It took Israel some time to go into to different places, locations in Gaza. Fighting people that obviously had no good intentions. They called it freedom fighters. Even here in Norway, they claim those people were freedom fighters. And so did the Hezbollah. It was not about any land, but they sided with Hamas to attack Israel. Maybe they had some internal plan that was not aligned with the great enemy of Iran. Iran didn't want to join that, but they attacked Israel with over 300 rockets this year. Now it's coming to a new year in Israel during these days. Totally new year, totally a new indication. Whatever you do now will indicate for the next year to come. So maybe Israel went into Lebanon in order to set the case straight. Even though they were scared. They have been hit more or less a year after the big attack in South. It was a big attack because you can't come away with 1,200 civilians killed. You can't come away with it. Who is the heroes here? Who is the heroes? Would you regard those that fled back to Gaza with hostages? Were heroes. In the stupid minds of people that watching this, they all side with the terrorists. In the stupidity of their morale, they are siding with terrorists. And they side with mockers. Look who stood behind Goliath. He mocked Israel. He mocked them. Netanyahu, he is the David sling that he has put a bullet in his forehead, put a rocket down to the deepest underground pocket, hitting this terrorist leader, Nasrallah. Netanyahu is the hero. Netanyahu is the hero. Biden and Blinken said no. You better go into ceasefire. How come Israel can make a ceasefire with those that doesn't really care about any ceasefiring? It's a crazy idea. Look how crazy the world have been, turned out to be. That you need a ceasefire now, as if that is the right choice. No, Netanyahu had his message straight in UN. He is the hero. If you mess with us, you are warned. Now you are warned. Don't go there. Don't mess with us. We will hit you so hard. Anywhere, anytime. You see, David, he was maybe the last born. He was the last born, and maybe his brothers, siblings, even his father ignored him. I think David was sensitive to be ridiculed, to be mocked. And when he met Goliath, he felt that he needed to retaliate. I think that is not so far-fetched notion about David, that he had this obsession of people that are ridiculed. In fact, he became a proud man because he danced naked in the street as he wanted to be ridiculed. David was the hero. He took off his clothes. Why? It's as he showed. I'm here. Now you can ridicule me. Now you can mock me out of vicinity. I will not bow down to those that are mocking. And Goliath was mocking Israel. And he put a stone in his head. And now, I think David had this: no one can ever push me away, because he was the shepherd. He had this responsibility of keeping the sheep. No one heard anything from him. No one heard what he said. He educated himself by playing this harp. And the king, Saul, asked for David because he could sing. So the demons, maybe his worst fear, would go away. So maybe the song, the harp that David played, the songs that he sang, had this effect of exposing himself in a certain way that you are intrigued to ridicule or mock Mr. David. Every artist, not every, sorry for that, but I think some artists have this sensitivity to them. Someone wanna be an artist, but those that are sensitive, they have this sensitivity to be belittled, ridiculed, mocked, and making fun of. Always is not good enough what they say, what they do. So, and they will become heroes. Don't do that to anyone, because they will be the hero. Maybe Bibi Netanyahu is the last born. So if you try to belittle him, he will find his way up the ladder in his own way. He will climb up. He will be brought up. Now you can ridicule me. Look at what the leftists are doing to him. Even the leftists in Norway are ridiculing Mr. Netanyahu. Oh, he is the bad guy. Look how many judges and what you call it cases against him have been brought. I think Bibi Netanyahu is a hero. He is a laughing stock. They criticize him because he can't have order in his own house. Maybe Mr. Netanyahu have learned from this ridicule, because even though his son is so and so, maybe Netanyahu accept it. They say that his wife is bribing, drinking, and so on. Maybe Netanyahu is more than he is regarded as a very strict and strong leader, but he can't keep his house in order. Maybe he is in this conundrum, or this enigmatic man that really accept the differences between people. He brought up Israel into an economic giant. He said in an interview, Israel should never be the tail, or what do you call it? trailer. Should never be a trailer. Israel should be in the forefront of the economic status. And now look at Israel's economic state. If it was not for Netanyahu, where would Israel be? You can criticize me for saying that, of course, because now Israel is in a war that you blame Mr. Netanyahu to. Yes, because maybe he was warned, don't go against Goliath. He is the worst enemy. You wouldn't go against Goliath. Look, he will crush you. Look what the most of the spies that came back told about people of Canaan or wherever that was. They are so great. They are so big. You can't fight them. They are like ants compared with them. But the only spy that disputed, we can take it. Mr. Netanyahu have waited for a long time. And Mr. Goliath have mocked Israel for a long time. And you see the heroes, you have different heroes. They don't really listen to the voice of the mockers. I think that they need to be great in people's eyes because they have planted fear in their belief. But people as Netanyahu, people as David, they don't fly away. They are standing there. And if I was in Netanyahu's shoes, after all the media blasts that he is receiving, he commented on it. Look what they are stating in the media. It's more or less the leftist media, but the leftist media is more or less wrong all the time. Their prediction is wrong all the time. So who is the hero? Who have gained the justice of being right? If not Netanyahu. Maybe he will be elected as a world leader in the end of the war. But he is so wise. He is so spectacular. He is not waging war. He is retaliating against those that are waging war against Israel. People should learn from Netanyahu. He is a brilliant man. You can't defend Netanyahu if you don't even know what he is all about. But I think he partly, because his brother became a hero in Israel. Mr. Brother Netanyahu, he went into Entebbe and sacrificed his life because they want to rescue the hostages that PLO had taken. So Netanyahu may have this crisis in his own self, that he shouldn't be any less than his brother, because Netanyahu had always been criticized, but his brother had been honored. Look, who would guess what Netanyahu is feeling? As for Mr. David, he was maybe the last born. I have no recollection of but he was the last born, and he was lost when Samuel came and wanted to anoint someone as a king. Go to this Isai, or what his name was, and there you will find the man for the state of Israel. Samuel went, but David was gone. Don't you have any other? All the brothers were recommended. You have all the options you have here. No, I want those that are a little bit away, distance from the mainstream attention, that are using and have allies that are trailers. I want a leader. I don't want a competition. I want a leader. People are looking for education when they elect leaders. That is completely wrong. It is just so mistakenly wrong that to be a leader you need high education. I think you need experience more than education. But a leader needs those that are educated. That is what a leader needs. I need education. Analytics, explorers, those that have deep understanding. But I, as a leader, need experience. Education is just for be specific how to govern. So today it was about heroes, and I was regarded as a hero. One said to me, "You are a hero," and I rejected that statement because I am not. I'm just where I should be. And maybe Netanyahu, David and all the rest would say the same. I'm just where I should be. At the right time. In the right place. Where else should I be? If not here, if not now. Comfort my people. It's a statement in the Bible. Comfort my people. It's needed. We need to comfort people that are scared. Those heroes that are going into war with Palestinians, that are determined of eradicating Jews and Israel. And at the same time act as victims, lying through their teeth. Who is the heroes? Heroes are those that are confronting those that are lies, that are lying. Heroes should be all about truth. Standing on the side of the truth, yet even if you are failing, to stand for the truth is an act of hero. Heroes stand by the truth. Heroes is about the truth said and conveyed. It's just how it is. Don't go away from the path of truth. It's what the world needs today. It's the truth that will set you free. And obey the real hero in our life, the Messiah. Okay, shalom.